How's it going, folks? Welcome back to another episode. I am with Pooljet and Hookin and Millie. Millie, come here, Millie. Hey, you want to do a catch and cook? Yeah. What are you hungry? We better get to fishing before she cloudies up the water, because that's what she's about to do here real quick. It actually isn't looking too bad. Got a little mondo optic action on it.
You can see the index.
Yeah, you can see where I dug the boat ramp. It actually doesn't look too bad. A little high spot there, but other than that, it's pretty darn steep, honestly. Yeah, it gets real deep. I'm gonna walk the edges here and see if we can see anything. The goal today is to catch some fish to eat. We need to do a little catch, clean, cook action. And I want to give a huge thanks to Shore Lunch for sponsoring today's video. If we have any luck at all whatsoever in catching some fish, hey, leave the frogs alone. It ain't frog season yet. If we have any luck at all in catching some fish to eat, we're gonna be doing a little catch, clean, cook. I've been itching. I've been wanting to do catch, clean, cook at the pond. It basically hasn't been warm enough. You know, none of the fish are biting, but now it's finally a decently warm day, and I fixed, if you guys haven't seen this all got fixed here, so there's not a hole that you can fall into, and I fixed the bridge down there too. So as of right now though, I'm not seeing too much going on. It's a little breezy today, a little chilly. Hoping it's warm enough though to catch some fish. I mean, we're going, what is that? Did someone throw a piece of grass in there?
Yeah.
You threw that in there?
It's a nice blade.
Oh, that was weird. Anyways, we're gonna try to do a little dangling. We've got a handful of different, items, but mainly we got some night crawlers. So we're going to rig up some live bait, just do some good old-fashioned bluegill fishing. Bluegill, bass, crappie, catfish, whatever bites, it's going in the frying pan. So we're gonna go get rigged up here and we're gonna start off on the bank, just because honestly I want to see what we can catch from the shore. But then we're gonna, if we don't have any luck, we'll hop in one of the boats. Millie is excited. She loves getting in the boat, and we're gonna get to dangling. So you guys stay tuned. All right, I'm gonna be dangling with this guy. Just a teeny little hook. Mainly going after bluegills. The catfish, we haven't really dialed in out here yet. Bass, dialed in, but again, I would rather not catch a bass or not catch, clean, cook a bass if we could help it. Ideally, I'd like to get a bluegill or a crappie. So we just got a little hook. That way, even if it's a little bit smaller bluegill, we can still get him in the boat. And Hook Dad, you're already rigged up, aren't you? So we're gonna tie this guy on. The old-fashioned flip-on bobber, split shot attached with the night crawler action. I mean, this is about as old school gets. And like I said, we're pretty much just trying to, try to enjoy the semi-warm day. Not really that warm, probably maybe 50 degrees, but it's sunny. I'm hoping the fish have moved up, because we haven't been able to fish, honestly, in like a week or so, because it's been so cold, rainy, nasty outside. So we're hoping that today will change, and we'll be able to get some delicious fillets in the frying pan. She's all tied up. Then next step, I'm just being lazy about it. I just got a little piece of, one of them pre-rig deals, and then you take a little split shot action. I'll probably go with like a medium-sized deal. Oh yeah, like one of those guys. So we'll throw one of them on. That's pretty much just gonna be weight to bring basically the whole rig to stand up, the bobber itself, the worm itself. And so I'll probably clip that up here a little bit, maybe 6 to 8 inches from the hook, and then bite down. In case you guys don't know how to bobber fish, I'm giving you guys tutorials today. Oh, that's gonna hang out there, perfect. Then you take your bobber, and depending on how deep you're gonna fish, I'm probably gonna try pretty deep, just because it is cold. I doubt they're that shallow. I'll probably start around 3-ish foot. That's probably about 4 feet. We're gonna go 4 feet out the gate, see if we can make something happen here. So for bait, like I said, we're doing night crawler action. Here are the little wormies in this little box here. Boom. Ooh yeah, those are the perfect little guys. Perfect for them bluegills. Nice and lively. Hook and eat a worm. Yep. There you go. Bony apple feet. I'm just gonna pinch off about an inch and a half. Since this is the only hook I have, so we don't really have a choice. Since it's just a little hook, thread it on there once, twice, 3 times, and leave the hook exposed. Just like that. That way they're gonna grab it, yum nom nom nom, and then basically get the hook. And let's go see if we can catch a bluegill. You guys ready? Here we go. Fire in the hole. Shoo! Yes, sir. Right in the pocket. Is it gonna stand up? Oh, it's deep enough. So that's the money shot there, Millie. All right, well, we got 2 bobbers out. This is pretty intense. Honestly, I'm thinking, while these are out, I might do a little bit of bass fishing. I'm gonna go grab my bass rod. Now, I know bluegill fishing is about the most intense fishing can possibly get. Hooking's over here, which is such anticipation. While we're waiting, bobber 1, bobber 2. Now, we do have some walleye in here now, and we've got bluegills, bass, catfish, crappie. Millie is, see, she's giving, the little dangle to make the bobber move and kind of give it that lively action. When you're like twitching a worm? She's your twitcher, actually. So you go ahead and just keep an eye on everything. You have a bite, 100%. Do not reel it. Do not reel it. You had one, 100%. I saw it. You see it bob twice? Hooking's got a bite right now. This is a good sign. This is a really good sign. We just got the lines in the water. I was about to go do some bass fishing. I'm watching mine. I don't see much happening. Pull it like 6 inches straight towards you. No, just subtle. Relax. Just give it a slow pull till you're like a worm would be kind of wiggling in the water. I'm telling you, she touched it and gave it the little dangle finesse twitch, and they were all over it. All right, false alarm. Hookin does not have a fish yet. He reeled in his worm, and it was kind of all tangled up, so he's gonna re-rig it. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this little spinner bait action and just see if I can get a bite. I feel like if I start catching bass, the bluegills, the crappie, whatever it might be, they can't be too far behind it. at least we'll know, like, if I don't catch any bass on the dam here, then I feel like maybe we need to jump in the boat and head up the creek for the bluegills. Not really sure. I'm not a big bluegill guy, so you guys let me know what I'm doing wrong here, but see if I can catch a bass. Millie, you want to go in the boat? What do you think, buddy? I don't think it's happening, Rick. Think we need to go venturing? I'm thinking the juice is in that cut. All right, we're gonna do it. Let's you want to grab that rod down there? I'll grab yours right here. We're gonna head on out, folks. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be 3 amigos in a little boat with a dog named Millie. We're going for the juice, folks. No messing around anymore. Millie convinced us to get in the boat. We're gonna walk on down and jump in the boat, I guess. Oh, look at that frog right here. Yeah, how's it going? Oh, 2 of them. God. Dude, look how big they are. Oh, I cannot wait for frog season, baby. See? Look, Millie's ready to go. She's like, can you guys just get in so we can fish? All right, we're coming. All right, so we got all the water out. Time to go dangling. Come on, Mill. Get in the boat. You wanna go fishing? Come on. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Good girl. Coming in hot. Oh. Oh, I know. I want to actually check that feeder. All right, I'm gonna check the feed level here. Rip, it went through it. We better turn this sucker down. It went through 3 bags in 3 days. All right, I went from 3 times a day for 30 seconds to 1 times a day for 10 seconds. So should help a little bit. All right, feeder back in mint shape. I don't think any of the fish here actually use it. I got it turned down from 3 times a day to once, so that should help our food supply for now. Beauty. All right, back on the boat we go. Millie, I think it's working. Watch out, get to cover. How long does this thing go for?
That was the longest 10 seconds I've ever seen.
Yeah, so it was doing that 3 times a day for 30 seconds. That's why we ran out of food so fast. Woo! Yes, sir. All right, let's get dangling now, boys. Hey guys, don't worry. At some point, we'll actually start fishing here. Here we go, folks. We are ready to get on to the old gill dangle with the worm. She's a little dried out, but it's all right. This is the point here that I think is gonna have the juice. So Hogan, you wanna chuck in the cove there, and then I'll throw on the point since I got a little bit deeper bobber action. Yep, I got a bite. Come on, pull it down. Got him, got him, got him. What did I say about the point? Oh snap, we got a big gill, boys. Yep. She's on. Yeah, let's go, son. First cast in the boat. Oh snap, what up, Rick? Look at that guy. Did we not bring the pliers? We didn't, did we?
We didn't bring the pliers or the bucket.
Rip, look at that. That's what we're after though, folks. First cast, shoo. Millie, what do you think about the fish? It's gonna spike you if you're not careful. What do you think, bud? Shoo! First cast. All it took was to get out on the boat a little bit. Wow, she had it swallowed. I let it take it for a bit because I wasn't quite sure, but yeah, well, I mean, I think it's pretty much gonzo. That is an absolute kager bluegill. Now, you know, I don't want to take a bunch of these out of here because these are the breeders and stuff, but for the sake of getting just some nice fillets in our mouth today, I think we're gonna have to make a couple sacrifices. Oh yeah, she's pretty much gonzo. I'm just gonna cut the line, honestly. We're gonna take it home anyway, and I'm just gonna bass fish while hooking bluegill's fish. He's got to catch at least 1 fish, and then we're headed inside. We're gonna fry this bad boy up. All right, so Hook Daddy, he's on bluegill duty. I'm on bass duty. That sounded sick. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this little spinnerbait action. See if we're just letting the wind take us at this point. I mean, it's going where it wants us to go. Oh, I got a fish. Oh, big crappie. Giant crappie, bro, on the spinnerbait. What? Oh gosh. Yup. Talk about a giant crappie there, folks. Dude, mega crappie. That's going in the frying pan. Yeah. You don't want these in your pond, folks. See how big that mouth is? This is a direct competitor to a largemouth. I'm trying to grow a big largemouth in this pond. You do not want these guys in a pond where you're trying to grow big bass. So for today's occasion, we got crappie, baby. Phew! Well, folks, we've been on here for about 20 minutes or so. I mean, I caught a crappie and a bluegill. Can't believe I caught that crappie though. That's kind of a shocker. That's something that I've caught him before. Oh, you have a bite? You have a bite. Hookin's got a bite. Oh God, chill, you got him. Yeah, you got him right now. You got him in that bush. I'm going in hot. You hold him tight, pin him tight.
I got him.
Hold him
He's on.
Hold her tight, hold her tight, hold her tight. We're coming in hot. 1,000,000 mile an hour, right here. And I don't know if she's on, buddy. We lost it. Shoo! All right, folks. Well, we made it off the pond hooking. Well, I mean, he's had better days. All right, we all have them. We all have our good days and bad days. But shoo! Look at them guys. How long do you think that crappie is?
Right. At least 12, I'd say.
Oh, easily 12, yeah.
Maybe 13.
That's a chunky crappie.
Could be 14. Well, it could be 14.
You think so?
Yeah.
We can measure it when we get back up there, but and a good sized eater bluegill. I mean, the bluegill, that's not no surprise, but the crappie, that's probably one of the bigger crappies I've ever caught. We've caught a couple, and this is actually a white crappie, which is actually pretty rare for, I wouldn't say rare, but it's, yeah, I mean, that gives you perspective. I wouldn't say they're rare, they're just less common than a black crappie. So anyways, we're gonna head up and we're gonna get to filleting these suckers. So I'm hungry and we need to we haven't done it. This is the first crappie catch cook actually ever done down here. We'll see how the backyard pond crappie tastes. You guys stay tuned. You want some crappie? You've never had crappie, have you? You excited? Did you have fun fishing? You were kind of a pain. I mean, you weren't too bad. You're getting better. We're working with you. I mean, 3 beefcakes and a beefcake dog and a John boat, just not a good idea. But anyways, how's it going, folks? We are going to be cooking inside the shop. We've done a lot of catch cooks in my house, in the garage. First time doing one in the shop. It's nice to do it in the shop like this because, well, you know, we can be messy, and I'm just a messy guy. I tend not to, like, you know, just take my time with things. I rush things. All of a sudden, flour, batter, and all sorts of fluids are going everywhere, and, well, I would rather that happen here than in my kitchen. So, first things first, we've got this crappie. He is, well, he's been dispatched, and he was 13 inches. We measured him.
Yeah, he was 13.
Right at 13. And for Shore Lunch right here, like I said at the beginning of the video, is sponsored by Shore Lunch. If you guys want anything, there's a lot more than what even we're showing today. It'll be linked down below. They got soup mixes. They got a whole bunch of other stuff. They will be linked down below if you want to go check them out. Huge shout out to Shore Lunch for sponsoring today's video. It is hands down the most fire breading for all things catch and cook. So what we've got here, we have original recipe, Cajun style beer batter and cornmeal. Hooking. What are you thinking?
Cornmeal.
You big cornmeal guy?
I'm feeling the cornmeal.
You're feeling cornmeal.
Yeah,
I was thinking beer batter. You're feeling cornmeal.
Cornmeal, yeah.
Since you didn't catch a fish, I'll let you pick.
Yeah.
So cornmeal it is. Hook Daddy, he wants his cornmeal. So we're gonna get this fryer plugged in here. Let's see if this works. Oh yeah, power's on. Crank her up. All right, dope. But then we've got Pool Jet here, who is in fact a veteran at filleting fish. Florida boy.
I wouldn't say
Saltwater.
but...
I'm over here like asking a raccoon. That's about all I can do.
There you go.
I can't. I'm not really much of the fish filleter. I mean, I can do it. It's just one of those things like just your regular Joe you find at Walmart could probably do it better. So here we've got Pool Jet here. He's like, hey, man, I got this. I'm a Florida boy. I fillet things all the time. And Hooking, on the other hand, yeah, just stay away from a knife, please. We're gonna have Pool Jet. He's gonna give you guys a little rundown here on the crappie filleting. You've actually never filleted a crappie, have you?
No.
So that's probably good that you're gonna give a tutorial on a fish that you've never filleted. Have you filleted bluegill?
No.
Dope. Okay, this should go really well.
I've done snapper, which is kind of the same.
Is it the same thing?
It's just the saltwater version.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I've seen someone fillet a snapper.
And it's the same.
This guy knows all about.
I was gonna say he's a big saltwater guy. Anyways, let's get into filleting. You comfortable here? You feeling
really.
it? You feeling it? I mean, I give you the smallest.
I just did a
This
crappie.
might
It's
be the
basically a
problem.
pocket knife.
This might
I
be
mean,
the
I've got
problem.
other knives. If
I
you
don't
want a different knife, I can probably find another knife for you.
We'll see how it goes.
I mean, the thing is, it's gonna be really sharp.
Is it?
So, oh, it's brand new, man. Brand new.
Alright,
Hadn't
well,
been
you
used.
know,
So you
I'll
can't
take
blame it
your
on a
word
dull
for it.
knife. It's the sharpest knife I've
I'll
got.
take your word for it.
Millie, you be the critic. You tell him, hey, Rick, you're doing it wrong.
Good job. Do you want me to like step by step?
How about this? I will voice over it. I will be the commentator. You be the doer. Because I know what you're doing. I just don't know how to do it that well. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You just proceed. All right. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut right down behind the gill plate here. Yep. Just giving it one of those guys. Okay. So you pretty much cut it in half, but you don't want to go too hard. So you don't want to cut it past the spinal cord. And then you're gonna want to flip your knife about, you know, whatever, 90 degrees, and then you're gonna want to start going down the spine on one side of the spine and just kind of seesaw your way down. And then work your way basically to the tail, and then you're gonna basically split it in half. Keep going and follow the rib cage all the way down to the other side and flip it out, and you'll be all right. Yep. So just kind of feather the knife. I mean, there's gonna be some bones, but you can always cut those out after. It's no big deal. Basically, you're just gonna cut it in half and then take the meat off the skin, and then do the same thing on the other side.
Oh, there's your rib cage.
Yeah. So then you just go around that,
Yeah.
and then follow. Now, see, now you're on top of the
There
rib
we
cage.
go.
See, look at that. Find the rib cage, and then you go around the rib cage like that. Because before we were cutting right into it. See, you're killing it now. Now you just go right alongside that rib cage. Now there shouldn't be any bones in the fillet. Yep. Now we pretty much worked our way all the way through. Millie, calm down. He's doing fine. Quit harassing him. Pretty much worked our way all the way through, and then you just cut basically the back side there, and then, like I said, the meat will be off, and then you just take it off the skin, and you're good to go. So then go ahead and flip her over. Basically do the same. You bleeding?
Just a little bit.
I mean, it's all right.
We won't talk
We'll
about it.
wash her off. Same thing. Cut down, go down. I mean, we're not going to tutorial. If you guys have never filleted a crappie and you want to know how, I wouldn't just watch this video and then go ahead and do it. Just YouTube it. But we're just giving you guys a just cut down, yeet hot around the other side, do yonder, cut yourself twice, and throw it into some shore lunch. And that's pretty much all we're doing today. Oh, voice crack here. There you have it, folks. You killed it. You
Maybe.
bleeding? You bleeding?
A little bit.
Yeah, you'll be all right. So we've got bluegills right here. Bluegill, and the old crappie. We're going to throw them in a little water action. Just get them kind of rinsed off. There's, you know, a couple scales and stuff. Throw them in here. But while these guys are soaking, we're going to prepare the rest. Very simple. That's the one thing I love about Shore Lunch. Super, super, super simple. You guys know me. I'm always about the simple recipes. This guy is super simple. So when I said simple, I mean simple. Two things. You need an egg, or you could get a 1/4 cup of milk. But I prefer an egg. It just gives it kind of like I don't know. I just like it a little better. So go ahead and give your egg a little crack here and set it down. Oh, we got a little shell action. Hold up. Oh, hold the phone, buddy. She's swimming away. There we go. Get that little egg action out of it. Then you just beat the egg like this. I've just got a little plastic knife. You don't need anything special. Get her all mixed up real nice like. For what we're doing, you really don't need much. So then here, I mean, it says half a cup. This is for 1 pound of fish fillets, which, yeah, that's probably about what we got. So we'll throw a little bit of this in here as well. Comes in this nice little package. Cut it open. You can throw it in a Ziploc, a bowl. For fish, I like a lighter breading, so I go with the bowl tactic. Something about like that, because I just like just a light breading. It doesn't need to be anything too crazy. We're not trying to mask the flavor of a raccoon or anything like that. Then what you're gonna do, take a fillet. It's been soaking in here. Kind of rinse it off, wash it off, make sure there's no scales. Nothing that'll make it taste fishy. Then what I'm gonna do on something like this, again, you just make sure, clean it all up, just take a little bit of stuff off. I'm probably just going to cut this guy right in half, about like that. Boom. Give him one last rinse into the egg wash. One last rinse into the egg wash. So once it's in the egg wash, you just want to make sure it's nice and covered up. The egg wash isn't going to stick super well because the fillets are wet. If you want it to stick a little bit better, you can dry it off. For today's purpose, it's not really gonna matter. Just giving you guys some tips. So basically, it's gonna look like that. Then I just lay it right down, press it, flip it, press it one more time. Just like that, and boom. Shake it off, and that's all you need. Light breading. So we're gonna do that over and over until we've got a whole pan of fish. Throw it all in the fryer. Look at these guys, golden and crispy, just how we like it. All right, plate these guys. Millie, they're gonna be hot, Millie. Those aren't the greatest looking fish fillets you ever seen. I don't know what is. We're gonna go ahead and get round 2 started. Throw a couple more of these guys on, and we're about to stick this meat right in our mouth. Boom, going in hot. Yes, sir. Coming out, baby. Right onto the plate. Boom. Golden and crispies. We're gonna let these things cool down. We'll see how they taste. A little bluegill, crappie, catch, clean, cook. Gotta love it. All right, Hookin', this is crappie. First time ever having crappie. Look how excited
Backyard
she is.
pond
Look how
crappie right
excited.
here. Oh, she wants some.
Millie, you want some crappie? All right, here we go. Cheers to some
Cheers.
cornmeal. Okay. Very crappie.
You think it's crappie? I like that batter though.
The batter's fire though.
Yeah.
It's like a perfect crunch. It's got like
A little bit of corn in there, corny.
It's cornmeal, yeah. I grew up eating a lot of cornmeal fried fish, so this is like,
Yeah.
to me, it basically just tastes like what I grew up eating. So this is, hey, not yet, Rick. I don't know if this is probably still crappie. Look at that steam coming off there. Absolutely delicious. Wow.
A lemon would have topped it off.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, a little lemon. Yeah. All right,
But
Mel,
that tastes good though.
you ready? You ready for your first crappie experience? Did you even taste that? There's absolutely no.
scarfs it.
There's no way. Sit. Shake. That's a good dog. You like the crappie? Oh, what the hell? Oh, is it hot? Sorry, that pizza was kind of hot. You're so funny.
There you go, Mel. Melly.
Millie, you want some more?
Melly, look.
There you go.
How is it? She loves it.
She's like, that thing is hot. Good girl. All right, well, you want to try some? You want to stick this meat in your mouth?
Which one's the?
Which
one's the best?
I mean, honestly, I don't think you can go wrong. The fat nugget, I think, is crappie. Yeah,
We'll try the fat nugget.
Yeah.
That's bluegill. That's bluegill. That's bluegill.
That's really good.
Is that fire?
That's
Really?
good, yeah.
This is coming from a
Circus
what in the? What are you doing? Here, you want a little bit more, Millie? I feel bad because you just look so cute. Stand. There you go. Yep, balance. Oh, come on, balance. There you go. You can do it. Come on, big dog. There you go. Good girl. All right. Well, verdict is in. Absolutely fire fish. But like I said, huge thanks to Shorelands for sponsoring today's video. If you guys want to check any of this out, like there's plenty of this, and they've got soups and a lot more for fish and all sorts of other things. I mean, we've had chicken with it. I mean, there's all sorts of things. So it'll be linked down below if you guys want to go try it out. Hands down, the easiest way to cook fish and eat fish. Catch Clean Cooks, made possible by Shoreline. Like I said, link down below. Go check them out, but it was pretty good. I'm happy with it. I'm glad we got a crappie out of the pond. Again, so that's what my second piece was, the bluegill. You want to try the bluegill? How was it?
Oh, that's definitely bluegill.
Is it bluegill-y?
Yep, it's good.
Is it bluegill E? Is that what
it's bluegill, yeah.
Is it bluegill E?
Real bluegill.
Bluegill E. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. I mean, it was kind of a short one of those, like, hey boys, let's grab some night crawlers, go do some old-fashioned dangling, and maybe catch some fish. I'm glad we got the crappie out. Like I was explaining, if you guys didn't fully understand it, basically a crappie is a predator fish which competes with the same food source that a bass would. So in my pond, all I really care about, for the most part, is big bass. I mean, crappie, not really. Bluegill, it's okay. Catfish, I actually want to get the catfish ripping, but for the most part, like the vast majority of what I care about for my pond, I want to just go down there and catch freaking big bass. That's all I really care about. And so if there's a fish like a crappie with a big mouth that could take away, bait fish that a bass would then eat, making the bass not grow as quickly, well, that's not good. Anybody that you talk to that manages ponds, ask them what's the key to growing big bass. One of their points is to not have crappie in them, especially big crappie, because they overpopulate and they'll overrun a pond very, very fast. So taking that guy out was a plus, and the bluegill, obviously bluegills are fire. If you guys enjoyed these just short, sweet, good old-fashioned throw a bobber out there with a little worm catch, clean, cook action, you guys let me know in the comment section down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and peace. Ooh.